Today in spirituality, I will be talking about one report that I read, and the report is Birmingham in UK is gone bankrupt. See, I live in India. If something is going bankrupt in UK, technically it should not affect me. But I should give an insight of what I see and how it is important or related to spirituality. So, you know, Birmingham has the maximum population of Pakistani and Bangladeshi people, and the report says that they are a burden now, or it is a huge burden to look after. See, first of all, let me tell you something in spirituality. Before anything goes wrong in a relationship or in a situation or between people, before anything goes wrong, the first thing that goes wrong is the language. So, if you speak with someone and the person always says something bad to you, even as a joke, you should move away or correct that person. The second is, if a person is very nice to you to speak to, but for no rhyme and reason keeps bitching about you behind your back, not out of a maligned intent or something bad, but just casually keeps bitching about you, you should again completely check out or distance yourself away from this person. You know, the first sign of things going wrong is the language or the chosen words. The second is you will start to see a lot of people have started to say things bad or wrong about you. If you don't stop that one person or distance away from that person, and then follows the action, which is something bad or violence that will come along. You know, when a news report says a certain population is a burden, I think it is high time for Muslim immigrants to take note and improve as a population. But it's not okay to say only this is Muslim related problem or people from a Muslim background. This is true for Asian communities and for rich people, that after some time their women stop working, their men stop working, and their children will take the longest time to get to work. So, the minute someone sees a good life, everybody just starts living off that little money or that good life and chooses to not do the work or go to a small job or a less paying job. They just feel now everybody should just join into the party just because someone has cracked it big. So when this report says Birmingham, UK has gone as a bankrupt as a city and can't afford any more spending, and it is because of the Pakistani and Bangladeshi population, the flags have to go up already, and this world has to put in some controls and checks in place. Because if you see lot of Muslim countries from where these refugees problem starts or they run away, their countries themselves have gone bankrupt and destroyed before they run and go to a different country, and then they're creating ruins there as well. This is called creating ruins when a city says, "Ah, we have gone bankrupt because of our population." So, what to do and how is this connected to spirituality? There is a spiritual verse which says, everybody is looking at the personality or the face or the dress up, but nobody is looking at the mindset, or everybody is just bothered with the geography of the person or where this person is coming from, what their situation is, but they're not looking at their mindset. If you understood this simple verse in spirituality, you would be able to gauge and look forward into the future of what is coming next. In Pakistan, Bangladesh, even India, and lot of other countries, Asian countries, women are not allowed to step out of the house, or women mostly are not outdoors. It's considered to be something very bad. So when they come as a refugee or as an immigrant, even if their men hire, with very great outlook and a mindset, come to the country, they're bringing in women or a thought process that women shouldn't be outdoors and be going to a job. So the first and foremost is you have to look after yourself, and you should be able to collate the future of what is coming next by guessing the mindset. Just because I have read this report of Pakistan and Bangladeshi population is the highest and the city has gone bankrupt because lot of this population is not educated and is not contributing to the economy. And while the national average of people going to work is 76 or 78%, the Birmingham was only 64%. They are doing less than the people who are born and bred in UK, when the fire in the belly of an immigrant should be double or twice as much. So if the national average of people going to work is 74% out of a given population, then Birmingham should have had it at 99% or a full 100%. Everybody above 18 years of age is at work. Because you're an immigrant, there should be a fire under your belly. Looking at this report, I can already tell you without doing a tarot card or using some psychic visions or psychic ability to guess the future, without doing any of that, I can tell you the amount of Muslim population and Asian population, Indian population, Pakistani population, Bangladeshi population and whatnot other population. The next country to go bankrupt and become a third world country or even lower is Canada. Every other immigrant there enjoys, the minute they go there and they work, they enjoy the equal pay status despite not knowing English, despite not knowing French. They are not told or taught how to enjoy the outdoors. They keep practicing the same lifestyle what they were practicing back at home, of just sitting at home the whole day. Do the Western women or educated women or the women who are needy, do they not raise children? Do you have to be sitting at home all your life to raise children? Why should one set of people be pulling weight or contributing as much when the other population doesn't do so? And these are immigrants, they are not even born and bred in Canada or UK. I can do a tarot reading to check when will Canada become a third world country, but only because I don't want to create a fear psychosis, and I am telling you I'll get the answer also, but I don't want to do this. But I'm just collating what is happening in Birmingham of what is going to now come true for Canada. And the reason it will happen is you're not able to guess the mindset. So, in spirituality, you should set a lot of things straight. As a population, as a Muslim population, like if you are, let's say, okay, I'm a Muslim population, we create ruins in our world, or, in our country, or it goes broke in some way. We go running as a refugee to some other country and then not work, and don't have skill set, don't choose to pick up any skill set and become a burden. That's the language the report is using, because that's how much fed up they are. Nobody can look after and keep providing for a population, even if you're a refugee and you keep on staying and becoming a refugee year after year. It's almost like the Muslim world doesn't learn anything. And this world should keep providing for all the Muslims who keep going destitute because somebody in their country loses their mind and destroys and damages the country. And they go running as refugees, and then they choose to not go to work, choose to refuse to embrace the culture. So that this doesn't happen again, and to protect Canada and even USA and wherever else all this Muslim population is going, and even Asian population, I would just tell every government, Western government, Indian government, every government, Pakistani government, everybody should make it a law that if you're 18 years and above, whether you're a woman or a man or whatever be the case, everybody will have a job to go to. It will become a compulsory thing to do. The second is, if you are coming as a refugee, and there are so many Muslims coming in as refugees, this is not any me berating or being upset with the Muslim population, but I'm truly fed up to see Muslims going as refugees world over, year after year. First one country goes bust, then the other country goes bust, then the next country goes bust. They don't seem to learn anything because they've not guessed their mindset. सभी जन देख रहे हो देश दिशान को, मत कोई न देखत प्राणपति की. Nobody is looking at the mindset, and this mindset will keep creating ruins. So irrespective of you're living in Pakistan, you're living in Afghanistan, you're living in Switzerland, Canada, you will keep creating ruins. Because you're not correcting your mindset. And the sad part is the administrator is also not doing anything to correct the mindset. The first and foremost is, if you're coming as a refugee and you will take time to pick up the language, you will be given a choice to become religion free. You make a choice whether you want to continue to practice religion or not. Second is, language integrates people. If you have a population that doesn't speak what majority of the population speaks, people will never integrate. And you will keep having this terrorism or people, trying to fight the other people. So the first and foremost is to bind and integrate people and to bring them at same power or level as the same mindset. They should speak your language. Why does Canada worry me? It said we have 7 official languages. Sir, you are a destitute nation in making. And I'm saying this again and again, despite not doing any tarot or taking a psychic reading on you. I can just see what's the future coming. People should learn the native language of the country they migrate to. Until that time, keep the wages low. The minimum wage for a migrant will be different from the minimum wage of a person born in that country. A lot of people are not going to like it, but you know what? You're contributing very less. You are a burden to the society till the time you become an equal and start to pull in as much weight. Go and check. This I would like to tell to every country. Go and check and ask them, why are your women not working? A lot of Asians women are not working. They become housewives. I have nothing against that. But look at the bankruptcy with Birmingham. It's bothersome. And before this report, there was another report which said UK is the only country, and it deeply regrets, where the brown population has overtaken the white population. Imagine you are predominantly a white skinned country, or people who are whites, and you have so much immigration that the browns have overpowered or taken over the population statistics. Are you learning anything? No. I do a whole series of where I talk about these world problems and all the nonsense I faced while I was working in my other channel, Purple on Art. You should listen to me speaking there, and you will be surprised how much nonsense that is there in the corporate world or banking world, or how tough is the life just staying and living in India. You know why? Because nobody teaches anything about how to be. People are just as they please, and they have so much personality problem, and then they just migrate, and they're going to create ruins and bring shit to that world also. And very conveniently, people just say it's a culture thing. It's not culture. You have to teach people how to be good, how to be at work. So if you can guess the mindset, you can pull it the future. Same way, if you can guess the mindset of what is happening with the Muslim world, you will very easily know they're just going to keep creating ruins because their women don't go to work. They're not encouraged to enjoy the outdoors or be solo or do things on their own. And if Western society just keeps saying that this is a culture thing, you're going to ruin your world. So you need to create laws and protect yourself. Otherwise, you can give them as much independence and space as they like, and then you will have to acknowledge this is a burden that now you will have to bear. This is the cost that will come to you because you did not correct someone's mindset. So, this is what I wanted to talk about in spirituality today. I have nothing against the Muslims. As I said, this is very common in an Asian society where women don't go to work. And if even by chance one person clicks it big, next to none go to work, the whole family starts eating off that one person's wealth. So you have so many unemployed people roaming around instead of doing bus driver's job, or some janitor's job or waiter's job or doorman's job, because now they feel very insulted. Government has to ensure every single person above the age of 18 is at work. And doesn't matter if your husband is a trillionaire or a billionaire or a millionaire, or you're a daughter of some billionaire, millionaire, trillionaire. Government has to ensure everybody is at work. Only then you can set the mindset right and protect yourself. Otherwise, imagine already lives are so tough for people of UK, and then you have to look after migrants and let them eat a share of working pie be given to them, and now they become a burden on you, and now you should provide for them. It's almost an abuse at another level, and it's going to come true for a lot of countries, and I see it happen very quickly for Canada because of the amount of population they have of Afghanistanis and Pakistanis and Bangladeshis. You need to correct this very quickly, otherwise there will be even bigger report coming.